Afternoon, friends. Our today's topic is work culture. What is work culture? Every organization is talking about work culture, but most of the people do not correctly define the work culture. Therefore, we have to understand the real meaning of the work culture. Work culture is a collection of attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors that make up the regular atmosphere in the work environment. Work culture determines how well a person fits into their environment at a new job and their ability to build professional relationships with colleagues. It means it is a collection of attitude, beliefs, value system of the organization, what kind of leadership style that organization has, what kind of behaviors people are behaving or employees are behaving with each other or with all stakeholders. That is called work environment, or that is called company's culture, or that is called work culture. So we have to understand this literal meaning when the employees of any organization are behaving in good conditions or adverse conditions. Having a great work culture is not an option, it's a necessity now. It's not an option. Those companies are not maintaining the good work culture. They are losing their businesses. Those are maintaining, they are enjoying like anything. So this is our necessity. Some people are thinking the work culture is an option. No, it's not an option. This is the necessity of every business or every organization. I am giving some quotes so that you can understand the real meaning of work culture or importance of work culture. Great Harris, Quantum Workplace. He says, engaging the hearts, minds, and hands of talent is the most sustainable source of our competitive advantage. What Greg Harris is saying, engaging the hearts. We have to engage the hearts. Who can work with hearts, who can work with mind, and who can work with talent. We are not supposed to recruit the frustrated guys. We have to recruit the good talent. Second definition, second quote is Dan Starvate. He is from DreamWorks Animation. What he says, engagement requires choice. So you have to provide the choice to your team so that they can choose or they can pick up their choice as per their need or as per their requirement. So you have to provide the choices. Number 3, Jack Welch, very popular. Everybody knows he do not have any company. What he says, no company, small or large, can win over the long run without energized employees who believe in the mission and understand how to achieve it. So we have to have that kind of work culture so every employee can be fully engaged. When he will be engaged, when he will be energized. Next is Doug Conant, Campbell Soup. What he says, to win the market, to win in the marketplace, you must first win the workplace. If you want to be the brand leader, then you have to be the very strong brand in the mind of your employees. So you have to provide that kind of work environment and you have to sustain that environment. Next is Zappos. What that company says, to make customer happy, we have to make sure our employees are happy first. It means we have to keep our employees happy, then we can get the happy customers. Next is Luston, talent anarchy. Engagement is a renewable decision daily that is voluntarily given when the company has proven worthy of it. It means every day we have to renew our decisions and we have to engage and we have to develop the level of engagement of our employees so that they can deliver the best to all stakeholders. So this is the importance of work culture in the mind of employees. Some more definitions. Kip Tyndall, he is from the Container Store. You can build a much more wonderful company on love than you can on fear. So you have to develop that kind of environment. People can love each other. There should not be any fear, any kind of fear in their mind. Next is Last Zolo, block Google. We want to understand that works here rather than what worked at any other organization. Some people are copying this kind of practices, this kind of good things, but it is not necessary. They will work in every organization equally or on the same pace. So every organization has different kind of work culture. They should develop their work culture in their style. They have to develop the different kind of theories, practices, and value system. Next is the Richard Branson Virgin Group. When you lavish praise on people, they flourish, criticize, and they shrivel up. It means you have to give them freedom to act so that they can work freely. They can grow, they can develop, their growth can be very visible, and they can criticize the company when company is not doing the good job for the society, for the nation, or for the employees. I have made another video. You can see how the people are, how the companies are allowing to their employees to criticize the policies of the company if they are against the nation or against the society. Next is Howard Schultz, Starbucks. We will never, and I mean never, we will never, and I mean never, turn our bucks on our employees. That kind of culture is required. Otherwise, what is happening? Seniors are passing the bucks to another, or one employee passing the buck to the another employee. That is not a good culture. Their work will suffer. Number 11 is Rick Farirko. We have chunks. You have to be a place that more than a paycheck for people. All the time, money is not everything. Sometimes their level of enrichment, knowledge enrichment, their delightness, their happiness, their satisfaction, their level of engagement is more important than money. Number 12, John Mackey, Whole Foods Market. If you are lucky enough to be someone's employer, very good definition, you can enjoy with it. If you are lucky enough to be someone's employer, then you have a moral obligation to make sure people do look forward to coming to work in the morning. When people are coming to the organization, that time their motivation levels should be very high. They should not feel where I am going to work. That is not place to work. They should love it. They should feel pride. I am going to such a place where I can get everything. So these are the important quotes about work culture. Next is our Mahatma Gandhi ji said very good definition about the culture. They are not talking about organization, they are talking about the nation. A nation culture resides in the heart and in the soul of its people. The same is applicable in any corporate or any organization, whether it is a service-oriented organization or it is a manufacturing organization, or it can be engaged in any kind of industry, any profession, any service. But a nation culture resides in the heart and in the soul of its people. Same is applicable to any organization. The culture of that organization resides in the heart and the soul of its employee. Next is, Bill Gates has given beautiful quote. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. It means we have to develop that kind of culture when we can accept our mistakes and we can grow faster. That is the one way of learning. That is the one way to develop the positive and effective work culture on workplace. I'm giving some indicators of a good work culture. You can assess your organization culture. Number one, long-term employee or stakeholders. If your employees are working for a longer period, or your all stakeholders, your suppliers, your customers, your maintenance people, your some other contractors, your customers, it means you are having very good culture. Second thing, not just colleague, but friends. People are not treating each other as a colleague. They are not believing in their level of hierarchy. They are working as a friend. There is no barrier to talk. They are very open in communication. So this kind of culture is very good culture. Number three is transparency. That is very important. What is happening? The small or medium scale organizations are not allowing the transparency. That is why they are not growing. If the organizations are allowing the transparency, they are growing very fast. The reason is every employee must know what is happening and why it is happening. What would happen if I will not perform as per the need of the organization? That kind of transparency is required. Then every employee will deliver more than the required level. Number four is clear mission and values. Every organization must have very clear vision, what we have to do, where we have to go, what kind of brand image we have to build, what is our value system, what kind of ethical business we are doing. So these things should be very clear to every employee, top to bottom or bottom to top. Next is the workplace involvement. Everybody has to involve himself or herself in the organization, and every workplace has to be involved. Next is diversity. We should forget the geographical boundaries. We should forget the religion. We should forget the state definition. We should forget the casteism, nepotism. We should have the diversity, and we should give the equal right to the performers. Who can perform better, he or she will grow. So that kind of diversity is very much required. Number 7 is success celebrations. If anybody is getting success, everybody must celebrate. Organization must celebrate its small successes. If you will create that kind of culture, every employee will feel pride. Yes, we are doing, we are working, and we are getting respect. Our efforts are being acknowledged by our senior team members. So success celebration is must. Number 8 is leaders are visible and accessible. This is a very much required in the good organizations where the work culture is good. The senior leaders are visible, very easily accessible. or very easily approachable. You can go and you can talk, you can send your emails, you can send your messages, you will get the right advice or right coaching, counseling, or right approach to work in the organization. So leadership must be very visible and accessible. Number 9 is comfortable workplace. There should be the all safety, security, health related measures adequately, so that there should not be any kind of fear in the mind. Their welfare and their family welfare must be taken care, so that they can enjoy and they can work with a free mind. Next is ongoing professional development opportunities. This is very much required. Now, nobody can say my competency is adequate. When you are getting promotion, when you are moving horizontally or vertically, that you have to bother the new competencies, sub competencies or sub skill set will be abandoned automatically, and you have to acquire something more. So professional development opportunities are must. Those organizations who are providing the support to the employees to acquire the new competencies or new learning, those organizations are growing very fast. That is why training and developmental activities are very much required in a good work culture. Number 11 is zero workplace politics. This is a very big area where every organization has to work, because some senior people are playing or some colleagues are playing politics. So we have to remove the politics from day one at every level, every place. We should it should not be he's a senior person, he's a junior person, senior person play the politics and juniors will not play. That is not required. If anybody is playing politics with anybody, immediately we should take action and we should remove that gentleman or that gentle lady, so that we can save our work culture. Number 12 is clear employee growth path. Every employee must know what is my growth path, how I will grow, and what kind of competencies are required, whether my competencies are enough, I am working adequately for the organization, and when I will get the promotion, when I will get the good things from the organization for my career growth. Number 13 is respect of all. We have to take care that everybody should get the respect in the organization, irrespective of age, irrespective of designation, irrespective of hierarchy. Everybody must get, or everybody must be treated equally, respectedly, so that they can feel pride and they can deliver more and more and more, and they can create a culture so that outsiders can quote the organization and you can attract the good talent. I have seen in my lifetime when the good talent is not coming, those organizations, their name is defamed in the market. They are not having very good brand image in the market. Even I have seen in the campus interview, the good talented persons are not attending the interview because they know what kind of company is. If some good companies are coming, the people are automatically coming and they are taking interest when company is recruiting the guys from the campuses or through the advertisement. So the brand of the company must be very strong, and to make that brand strong, everybody has to create the positive and effective work culture. Number 14, optimum utilization of resources. What kind of resources, what type of resources are available? Always we cannot buy the latest technology tools and equipments. Sometimes we have to wait and we have to invest wise investment on the show floor. So we have to wait. That time we have to use those resources, whether it can be man, it can be machine, it can be method, it can be market, it can be money, or it can be manpower. Every resource must be utilized effectively, optimally. So these are some indicators. If this kind of indicators we are getting in any organization, it means that work culture is good. I will discuss some more issues to get this kind of work culture. We have to do something. Here I will quote a very old quote of Father Peter F. Drucker. He was a management guru. Plans are only good intention. Plans are only good intention unless they immediately degenerate into hard work. Some companies are making good policies. They are making bundle and bundle of policies, but they are not implementing. They are not degenerating into hard work. So those policies cannot work. That is a piece of paper. The talent will work, mind will work, your heart will work. If you are not winning the hearts, then you cannot convert your good policies into the good work culture. This is the very famous statement of Father of Drucker. Next is, things do not happen. Things are made to happen. John F. Kennedy. So if you want to develop that kind of work culture, we have to work. Not only one person, not only employer, not only senior team, not only junior team, middle team, everybody, everyone who is working in the organization has to work. Things do not happen. Things are made to happen. So everybody has to work to develop that kind of work environment so that we can create that kind of work culture. Thank you very much. If you are happy with this kind of videos, please like, subscribe, and push the bell icon so that you can get such kind of videos in near future immediately.